Drunk driving is not just a traffic violation. It's a serious offense. If you've been arrested, you need to talk to a lawyer. Jacoby Meyers can help.
Come on, Larry, let's go. Rice and spice is the soul of Creole cooking. For rice with the Creole bite, stir in some green onions and add a pinch of cayenne pepper. And always use the rice whose texture won't mush out. Always use Uncle Ben's.
Uncle Ben's cooks up separate, not sticky, and it's whole, not broken like the other leading national brand. Restaurants prefer Uncle Ben's 16-to-1 over any other rice. Uncle Ben's converted brand rice.
It really does make a difference.
You gave Daddy a bath.
My baby's got tough skin. My big baby, that is. Jill's got newborn skin. That's why I wash her things in extra gentle Ivory Snow. It's made from pure natural soap, like we bathe her with. Detergents with tough additives don't bother my husband. But for the clothes that touch Jill's skin, I trust gentle Ivory Snow.
Instead of adult detergent, baby mild Ivory Snow.
Are we lost?
Yes.
No.
Look.
Yes, Virginia is for lovers who know.
Virginia is for lovers that knows
That I'm in love, and you're the one.
Tony Curtis and Dean Martin return in Who Was That Lady after these messages.
Celebrate the season at the Imperial Theatre. By now you all know Trude's the best show, best musical of the year. We won even more, best book and best score, best direction, as evidenced here. It's a hit, says Channel 7. A delight, cheers New York Magazine. The season's best raised people. Call Telecharge for tickets to The Mystery of Edwin Drood. You, the audience, decides who done it.
There are calories and calories. A Tic Tac, for instance, has just 1.5. Lifesavers and Breath Savers, on the other hand, have more than 7 calories each. So eating one of these instead of one of these can add up to maybe hundreds of extra calories in a month. Those aren't my kind of calories. My kind of Tic Tacs, 1.5. The kind you can burn off making dinner reservations, hailing cabs, breathing.
France, 1945. The war's over. Now the fun begins.
Lieutenant, you're beautiful. I mean, just having you around to look at, Lieutenant, is going to give my morale one whale of a big shot.
Yeah, did you really do that, Hogan?
I consider that occupational therapy, sir.
If you foul up just once, I'll hit you with everything in the book.
Saturday night, Lieutenant, the enlisted men are having a big time.
Mickey Rooney, Arthur O'Connell, Catherine Grant, and Jack Lemmon head Operation Madball tonight at 9. We now return to Tony Curtis and Dean Martin in Who Was That Lady?
New York's got a pace all its own, so I listen to 10-10 Wins.
I catch the news whenever I get the chance.
You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you the world.
Diamonds are nice, but at Tom McCann, shoes are a girl's best friend. They're oh so delicious, awfully exciting, very star-studded, alluring, and oh so you. There's no doubt about it. Next to Tom McCann, the others are all just heels.
I only drink beer.
Everybody does it. I never drink before 5.
Sound familiar? My line was, I can hold my liquor. I didn't think about how much I was holding. I found out it was a lot. My doctor told me anything more than 2 drinks a day was too much. I care about my health, so I cut down. If you're drinking more than 2 drinks a day, why don't you cut down too? If you can't cut down, get help. Call 1-800-ALCOHOLS.
The 1988 Renault Medallion, with more standard horsepower than Nissan 200 SX, more passenger room than Oldsmobile Calais, $1,000 less than Mazda 626. Medallion wagon is available with 7 passenger seating, plus Medallion 6-year, 60,000-mile warranty standard.
See your New York, New Jersey, Connecticut Renault Jeep performers, the right guys.
Tony Curtis and Dean Martin return in Who Was That Lady after these messages.
Hold everything. Macy's has a sale for you. Bag 20 to 50% savings on store-wide selections. Plus a Macy's carry-all duffel bag, just $5 with any purchase of $25 or more. Great values for everyone. It's 20 to 50% savings and this Macy's duffel bag. Just $5 with any purchase of $25 or more. At Macy's in New York, Connecticut, and New Jersey, where Bamberger's is now Macy's.
We're Macy's, and we're a part of your life. Come to Canada and widen your horizons. Come to the world next door.
There's a ham that has won so many honors for its superb flavor and lean quality. Krakus Polish Ham. No unwanted fat, no water added. You can also ask for Krakus ham sliced to order at the deli counter. Lean, tender Krakus ham makes delicious party platters and sandwiches. With Krakus Polish Ham, you know you're serving one of the best. Sliced at the deli counter or in family-sized cans. One of the world's most honored hams.
We now return to Tony Curtis and Dean Martin in Who Was That Lady?
At Meineke Discount Mufflers,
I'm not going to pay a lot for this muffler.
you're not going to pay a lot because Meineke's muffler prices range from $18.93 to $26.95 installed.
Guilty. I snuck the almonds in the broccoli. I added pineapple to the chicken. Cooks do that. So does Uncle Ben's.
Introducing new long grain and wild rice 5-minute stuffing blends. Toasted cornbread stuffing blended with crunchy wild rice and vegetables.
See, I'm not the only one. Great with my tarragon chicken or beef Madeira. Feel pecan.
New Uncle Ben's long grain and wild rice stuffing blends. You can taste the good cook in Uncle Ben's wild rices.
Sure can.
The facts speak for themselves. Car makers from around the world are selecting the same man to represent their products. When it's time to purchase, lease, or service, you can make the same choice.
Hi, I'm Bob Ciasulli, and my experience as a mechanic and race car driver, along with extended service hours, emergency service nationwide, and my concern for the customer, can make the difference for you.
Locations include Marmac Nissan, Englewood, Aero Pontiac, Chrysler Plymouth, Jeep, Renault, Mitsubishi, Hyundai, Suzuki, Little Falls.
Hey, a couple of calories here, a couple of calories there. What can it mean? Well, I'll tell you. If, for instance, you were to refresh your breath with a 1.5 calorie Tic Tac, as opposed to a 6.5 calorie Certs, over a lifetime, it could easily mean the difference of maybe 100,000 calories?
Tony Curtis and Dean Martin return in Who Was That Lady after these messages.
When they're soaked in, penetrating, when they're protein stains, you need the power to cut through. The protein power of Era Plus. This grape stain is made of protein, and protein gets out protein. And look, Era even has the power to cut through the ground-in dirt below. Nothing gets out every stain, but you've got Era Plus. Protein power to cut clean through.
My husband, Dennis, he kissed my cheek and noticed that my skin felt soft. He said, "It's the Dove." And I said, "You're right."
We asked women to give up their soap and use Dove for 7 days.
My skin feels fantastic with Dove. Soft, not dry like with soap.
Dove contains 1/4 moisturizing cream. Its non-soap formula won't dry your face like soap.
My mom said, "Gosh, your skin looks really nice." I told her I wasn't using soap anymore. Dove made the difference.
Behold the beer belly. 50 million Americans need a shortcut to get from fat to flat. Introducing the Gut Buster. It's the ultimate fitness machine specifically designed to firm and flatten the stomach as nothing else can. And ladies, if you're as serious as he is, that flat stomach you had in high school can be yours again. Basic spring-ups like these work the upper abdominal region. Reverse for tension-assisted high risers. This sturdy unit travels easily, so you can exercise anywhere. And it's yours with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So go ahead, Gutbusters. If you're serious about a flat stomach, exercise your right to call toll-free now.
To order your Gutbuster, call 1-800-922-7500. That's 1-800-922-7500. Use your credit card to avoid COD charges, or send check or money order for $19.95 plus $3 shipping and handling to The Gutbuster, Department 15, Canton, Ohio, 44750. That toll-free number again is 1-800-922-7500.
We now return to Tony Curtis and Dean Martin and Who Was That Lady?
Take a sheet of Reynolds Wrap, fold it in a Reynolds flap. First add meat, add your spice. Fold it once, fold it twice. Bake it now at 450. Not long, 15 minutes or so. Now take a peek, and you'll see just how good your meal can be. Because with a sheet of Reynolds Wrap, a little flap, this Reynolds flap, you'll soon see what you can do. Chicken or fish and vegetables, too. It seals in goodness, seals in flavor. So do yourself this little favor. Make cooking better in a snap with a sheet of Reynolds Wrap.
You know, when a friend of ours suggested I join AARP, the American Association of Retired Persons, I was surprised. I'm not retired, far from it. Then she told me 20 million people, both retired and working, belong to AARP. It's for anyone over 50. A $5 membership fee brings me free information on Social Security and pre-retirement planning, savings on travel and prescription drugs. I also get Modern Maturity, one of the most widely read magazines in America. Best of all, I'm part of one of the most vital voices in America, a voice government really listens to on important issues like pensions and Medicare. You can join AARP today by calling their toll-free number. They'll send you a complete information kit, including news about AARP's group health insurance. Once you've paid your $5, you'll receive a membership card. Use it to get discounts on hotel and car rentals. You'll also receive a monthly news bulletin. Don't wait. Call for your free information kit right now. You owe it to yourself to join the 20 million other AARP members who are getting the most out of life.
Come join the people of AARP.
Trident helps fight cavities, and it always has?
Helps fight cavities? Come on.
You know, I've been fighting cavities all this time without even knowing it. I knew Trident didn't cause cavities, but help fight them.
Be great if it's true.
New dental studies prove chewing Trident after sugary snacks reduces acids that form on teeth. It's these acids that can cause cavities. Ask your dentist.
It's nice to hear a little good news once in a while.
Something that's delicious and good for you, too?
Why chew any other gum?
Trident, good to chew and fights cavities, too.
Tony Curtis and Dean Martin return in Who Was That Lady? After these messages.
If you're putting the wrong frozen dinner into your microwave, you never know how it'll come out. But now, Armour Dinner Classics are made to taste great out of the microwave. Dinner Classics prepares every portion individually. That way, everything is properly cooked at the same time. So Dinner Classics taste delicious instead of, well, microwaved. Sorry. Armour Dinner Classics, now specially made to taste great out of your microwave.
Mary Rogers' eyes, sparkling blue. Nearsighted, confirmed by doctor's exam. Comfortable with color-accented frames. Lightweight plastic lenses with a soft tinge. Mary Rogers' eyes, corrected, beautiful, and in love. Pearl knows how glasses work. Pearl cares how glasses look. Nobody cares for eyes more than Pearl.
It's red. It's white. It's blue.
It's beautiful.
It's the American paradise, the United States Virgin Islands.
We now return to Tony Curtis and Dean Martin and Who Was That Lady?
At Meineke Discount Mufflers,
I'm not going to pay a lot for this muffler.
you're not going to pay a lot because Meineke's muffler prices range from $18.93 to $26.95 installed.
Before you do another load of laundry, we'd like to make a suggestion. Ask your clothes what they prefer. They'll tell you a detergent that cleans in all temperatures. So we took temperature-sensitive cleaners for hot, warm, and cold, and combined them in new liquid cheer. One detergent that cleans like 3. So watch how new cheer gets clothes clean in hot, in warm, and even in cold. Your clothes ask for all temperatures. Isn't it good to know there's a liquid that listened? Introducing new Liquid Cheer, one detergent that cleans like 3.
Madam, I'm one of the Clouds who make White Cloud bathroom tissue, and there's quite a debate as to why people prefer White Cloud. Do you buy it because it's softer or because it's thicker?
No, I don't buy White Cloud.
Well, obviously, you've never tried it. So let's compare White Cloud with the leading brand.
This tissue is softer than my brand of tissue. I can't believe this.
Yes, we're quite proud of that. Now compare 280 sheets of each.
That's amazing. The White Cloud is much thicker.
Therefore?
I think I'm going to go to the grocery store and get some White Cloud.
Great. But will you buy it because it's softer or because it's thicker?
I'll buy White Cloud because it's softer and thicker, and I'm so surprised.
Softer and thicker. Surprise, surprise. White Cloud, will you buy it because it's softer or because it's thicker?
There are calories and calories. A Tic Tac, for instance, has just 1.5. Lifesavers and Breath Savers, on the other hand, have more than 7 calories each. So eating one of these instead of one of these can add up to maybe hundreds of extra calories in a month. Those aren't my kind of calories. My kind of Tic Tacs, 1.5. The kind you can burn off making dinner reservations, hailing cabs, breathing.
Tony Curtis and Dean Martin return in Who Was That Lady after these messages.
Want to know 3 great reasons to choose Wesson? Wesson vegetable, corn, and sunflower oil. 3 all-natural ways to fry right.
My fried chicken's gotta be crispy and juicy, and my oil's gotta be Wesson vegetable oil.
What could be better? Good food and the goodness of corn oil. Wesson corn oil.
Eating light is right.
And today's light dishes taste great with Wesson sunflower oil.
Wesson vegetable, corn, and sunflower oil. With every bite, you know you're frying right.
Phil, you're overreacting. We've got 30 people out there. Okay, I made a crude remark about your breath. I apologize.
There's no mouthwash. I looked.
I bought something new.
It's cool, crisp, like nothing you've ever tasted. Whoa.
It's Scope. Taste it.
Introducing Scope Peppermint. Yes, peppermint. Like original mint, it kills germs like medicine-y mouthwash, and your breath's icy clean.
Whoa.
Exactly, Phil. Whoa.
Now the power of Scope comes in peppermint, too.
We now return to Tony Curtis and Dean Martin in Who Was That Lady?
Pasta salad while the world goes by. Suddenly salad.
Betty Crocker's new Suddenly Salad.
Suddenly salad.
Just boil in our flow-through mesh pouch, rinse to chill, and toss in our special seasoning.
All you people have your little quirks. You love tasty salads, but you don't love the work. Suddenly salad.
3 pastas and 1 potato salad.
Suddenly salad.
Live high.
At iLab, the complete eyewear eye care center, you'll see the difference we make. At Eye Exam, we offer a state-of-the-art examination. You'll see that the great contact lens wall has just the right lenses for you. You'll see more frames in every style and every price, because at iLab, we're not satisfied until you're satisfied. iLab, you'll see the difference we make.
How much are you willing to risk? Would you risk your health, your happiness, your life? If one or both of your parents is alcoholic, you're at 4 times the normal risk of developing the disease of alcoholism. For sons of alcoholic fathers, the risk is even greater. Children of alcoholism are at high risk to inherit the disease of alcoholism, a disease that can be fatal. Think about it. To learn more, call 1-800-ALCOHOLS. COAs and alcohol. Risky business.
Tony Curtis and Dean Martin return in Who Was That Lady after these messages.
Are you the human called Madge the manicurist?
Well, that depends.
We're here to tell Earth about lemon, lime, palm olive.
If it's palm olive, I know all about it. Palm olive says wallop tough grease.
And softens hands while you do dishes.
Hey, that's my line. What's even better, now there are 2 palm olives, lemon, lime, and original.
What's original?
Are you kidding?
Hold everything. Macy's has a sale for you. Bag 20 to 50% savings on store-wide selections. Plus a Macy's carry-all duffel bag. Just $5 with any purchase of $25 or more. Great values for everyone. It's 20 to 50% savings and this Macy's duffel bag. Just $5 with any purchase of $25 or more. At Macy's in New York, Connecticut, and New Jersey, where Bamberger's is now Macy's.
We're Macy's. We're upon your life.
The stars come out, the votes pour in, and in Hollywood, the pressure's on.
I never in my whole life ever expected a nomination.
See new faces and last year's film sensations, all part of this year's Academy Awards.
It wasn't until they got the envelope out that I even contemplated that, supposing I did win.
Judith Chris talks to the stars and makes her predictions on Critics' Corner, the Academy Awards, Sunday at 6 on Channel 9.
We now return to Tony Curtis and Dean Martin in Who Was That Lady?
If you've got a tough eyewear prescription, bring it to Lens Crafters, now in Greater New York.
Lens Crafters lens grinding laboratories are right in the store, so we can custom grind your exact prescription in about 1 hour. Even tough prescriptions like bifocals. Listen.
I got no-line bifocals in less than an hour.
I got 2 pair in an hour.
You've got a permanent customer?
Lens Crafters, Nanuet Mall, Walt Whitman Mall next to Frankel's, the Mall at 4 in Paramus, and Loman's Plaza, Lake Grove.
The game Monopoly has come to life at McDonald's. Win a McDLT, Coca-Cola, or $1 million. Collect St. Charles Place, States and Virginia Avenues, and win a dream vacation. Collect these for a $250,000 home. Hello. Over $40 million in cash and prizes. Collect the right game pieces or win instantly. So play Monopoly. Do not pass go. Go directly to McDonald's.
Eric, I'm sorry.
Forget it.
You're here. Sit. I nearly said...
Eric, your breath's so bad, I can see it.
There it is.
Where's my mouthwash?
I bought something new.
It's blue.
Just taste it.
Introducing Scope Peppermint. Peppermint like you've never tasted before. Cool, crisp. Wow. Like original mint, it's got the power to kill germs like medicine-y mouthwash, and your breath's icy clean.
How's that?
Oh, excuse us. Oh.
Now the power of Scope comes in peppermint, too.
You gave Daddy a bath.
My baby's got tough skin. My big baby, that is. Jill's got newborn skin. That's why I wash her things in extra gentle Ivory Snow. It's made from pure natural soap, like we bathe her with. Detergents with tough additives don't bother my husband. But for the clothes that touch Jill's skin, I trust gentle Ivory Snow.
Instead of adult detergent, Baby Mild Ivory Snow.
Tony Curtis and Dean Martin return in Who Was That Lady after these messages.
You know what's going on in the car business these days? Deal City. Okay, you want a deal on GMAC interest rates? Of course, we Buick dealers have it. You want a deal on options? Read this. We Buick dealers have it. And you want a great car with 660 protection? Buick. But how about something beyond rates and rebates? How about some honest-to-goodness clobber the sticker price dealing? We're doing that, too. You want to trade this in on a LeSabre? Well, it's original.
The most beautiful colors under the sun live in Puerto Rico.
See the colors of Puerto Rico. See the colors everywhere.
See the colors of Puerto Rico. Colors, colors you can share. Puerto Rico, the shining star.
Have you ever craved Swiss Miss pudding? All that fresh milk and no preservatives. Rich, creamy, dairy fresh. I can almost taste it. Swiss Miss pudding. Hey, kid, give me back my Swiss Miss pudding.
Swiss Miss pudding, fresh in the dairy case. You couldn't imagine a better snack.
We now return to Tony Curtis and Dean Martin in Who Was That Lady? The stars come out, the votes pour in, and in Hollywood the pressure's on. Newsline's Judith Chris talks to the stars and makes her predictions on Critics' Corner. The Academy Awards, a special presentation Sunday night at 6 on Channel 9.
Before you do another load of laundry, we'd like to make a suggestion. Ask your clothes what they prefer. They'll tell you a detergent that cleans in all temperatures. So we took temperature-sensitive cleaners for hot, warm, and cold, and combined them in new liquid cheer. One detergent that cleans like 3. So watch how new cheer gets clothes clean in hot, in warm, and even in cold. Your clothes ask for all temperatures. Isn't it good to know there's a liquid that listened? Introducing new Liquid Cheer, one detergent that cleans like 3.
Excuse me, I'm one of the Clouds who make White Cloud bathroom tissue.
Hi.
Well, we'd like to know why you buy White Cloud. Because it's softer or because it's thicker than any other?
I never bought White Cloud.
My heavens, but surely you've tried it.
I've never tried it.
Well, here, compare White Cloud to the leading brand.
This one is definitely softer. I could tell right away.
Well, it is made by Clouds. But now, compare how 280 sheets of each measure up.
Oh, definitely. This one is thicker.
Therefore?
I think I'm going to try the White Cloud.
Wonderful. But why? Because it's softer or because it's thicker?
Well, I'd be buying White Cloud for both its thickness and its softness.
I see. That's one for softer and one for thicker. Now we're getting somewhere. White Cloud, will you switch because it's softer or because it's thicker?
The 1986 World Champs are gonna do it again. Get ready. The Mets take on the Blue Jays Sunday at 1 on Channel 9.
Ship in the middle of the Pacific takes an unexpected detour to terror. Patty Duke and George Hamilton fight a killer on board. Today's feature on 9 in the afternoon.
Hot 103. Because New York won't stand still for the same old music.
When Siemens Furniture created their Leatherworks collection, they did it without compromise, offering only top-grain, glove-soft leathers in sophisticated colors and styles, each beautiful piece bearing all the qualities of expensive imported leather furniture except the big expense. You see, at Siemens, price is our #1 priority. No compromise. We simply undersell the competition. On leather, on every item, every day. And that's not just talk. That's why you see Siemens first.
The new front-wheel drive Hyundai Excel was designed by the same man who designed this Maserati. But they are a little different. The Excel has room for 3 more passengers. It's more economical, and it costs about $40,000 less. It's only $51,995. Of course, the Hyundai Excel doesn't go quite as fast as a Maserati, but in the long run, that may save you even more money. Hyundai, cars that make sense.
They asked me to do this commercial because my name is Jones. They also want me to tell you that there's 60% less fat and 45% fewer calories. I want you to remember the name Jones. Jones.
You probably don't think a coach can tell you much about these.
But there are a few things that you should know about a sausage. Find one that's all natural, find one with great taste, and find one named Jones.
Jones Light Sausage.
Patty Duke returns and Killer on board following these messages.
Rice and spice is the soul of Creole cooking. For rice with the Creole bite, stir in some green onions and add a pinch of cayenne pepper. And always use the rice whose texture won't mush out. Always use Uncle Ben's.
Uncle Ben's cooks up separate, not sticky, and it's whole, not broken like the other leading national brand. Restaurants prefer Uncle Ben's 16-to-1 over any other rice. Uncle Ben's converted brand rice.
It really does make a difference.
My roommate said, "Gee, Shelley, your skin looks really good. It couldn't be because of Dove." I said, "Jen, it must be."
We asked women to give up their soap and use Dove for 7 days.
I had some dry spots right here. After using Dove for 7 days, they're gone.
Dove contains 1/4 moisturizing cream. Its non-soap formula won't dry your face like soap.
Everybody wants to look touchable. With Dove, my skin feels wonderful.
France, 1945. The war's over. Now the fun begins.
Lieutenant, you're beautiful. I mean, just having you around to look at, Lieutenant, is going to give my morale one whale of a big shot.
Yeah, did you really do that, Hogan?
I consider that occupational therapy, sir.
If you foul up just once, I'll hit you with everything in the book.
Saturday night, Lieutenant, the enlisted men are having a big time.
Mickey Rooney, Arthur O'Connell, Catherine Grant, and Jack Lemmon head Operation Madball tonight at 9. We now return to Killer on Board, starring Patty Duke and George Hamilton.
From, Karen?
Deer Park, Texas.
Texas?
Mm-hmm.
Is that where they grow the TV guides out there?
Well, bigger and better, of course.
Why do you read TV Guide?
Has a lot of information and interesting stories, lots of gossip.
Freedom to Read TV Guide is one of the original 10 amendments. There's freedom of the press, freedom of religion, freedom to read TV Guide.
I take it in the bathtub with me, and I read it from cover to cover.
If you don't read TV Guide this week, you might be missing something.
It's the best magazine in the country.
Get out of here.
It is.
Get out of here.
You get out of here. Let me do the interview.
The game Monopoly has come to life at McDonald's. Win a McDLT, Coca-Cola, or $1 million. Collect St. Charles Place, States and Virginia Avenues, and win a dream vacation. Collect these for a $250,000 home. Hello. Over $40 million in cash and prizes. Collect the right game pieces or win instantly. So play Monopoly. Do not pass go. Go directly to McDonald's.
Looking for a great vacation this summer? This is it. The Stella Solaris. The only ship sailing from New York all summer long that's rated 5 stars. Sail to Bermuda. Sail south to the blue-green Caribbean. Cruise with Cousteau Society experts. Cruise to New England and Canada. Now, doesn't that sound great? Cruise from New York this summer from 4 to 12 days aboard the Stella Solaris. See your travel agent or call Sunline.
Protein stains. When they're ground in, soaked through, you need the power to cut through. The protein power of Era Plus. Just watch. This grass stain is made of protein, and protein gets out protein. And look, Era even has the power to cut through the ground-in dirt below. Nothing gets out every stain, but with Era Plus, you've got protein power to cut clean through.
Patty Duke returns and Killer on Board following these messages.
New York Deli, my purple passion. New York Deli, my purple passion. How can you resist them? They're your candidates. Nothing like their taste has ever passed your lips.
New York Delis, the ultimate potato chips in the purple bag. Indulge yourself. Pour out your passion.
New York Deli, my purple passion.
Hi, I'm LeVar Burton with a message for you parents and grandparents. You say your child doesn't like to read. What are you to do? Well, the Parents' Choice Foundation has a free book list just for you. It's called What Kids Who Don't Like to Read Like to Read. For your free copy, send a self-addressed stamped envelope to Parents' Choice Foundation, Box 185, Waban, Massachusetts, 02168. Send for your free book list today.
Team Pontiac presents Winners.
We were a world champion in 1986. We're in 87 now, and maybe we can win the World Series in 5 games this year instead of 7. So that's the way I look at it.
Winners brought to you by Team Pontiac, our newest winning dealers on Grand Am. We've got a special shipment of thousands of Grand Ams, and we're dealing with 3.9 financing or cash back of up to $600. The hot ones are in stock, and we're dealing. So come in now for our limited time offer on the winning Grand Am.
We now return to Killer on Board, starring Patty Duke and George Hamilton.